Okay, so I'm actually live streaming. Okay, so this is rather awkward because that's new kit falling in line. Okay, so let's see if that's a good delay. Is this... oh, hey, someone's watching. Hello. After Thursday, Wednesday's live stream, Tuesday's live stream, with all the delay issues, I've decided to change everything. So, if you saw that, Lisa, how you doing? I'm being very, very boring and technical and trying out things. I've got delays, and if I do that, you might be able to hear it through the microphone. It's like a really horrible, off-putting delay. So I'm trying to figure out how I can do this easily. So I've got a new preamp installed, which is something I had in the cupboard, as you do. But it means I can't play this because I'm muting my... yeah, so you can probably hear that whilst I'm talking, but I can't hear that whilst I'm talking. So it's... yeah, it's trying to make everything work so that it's smooth and gentle and nice. Well, I say gentle, but there we go. And we've also got this. I don't know if I like that view. I'm still at odds with the GoPro. It's there. I've got a socket. Why shouldn't I use it? But yeah. No, you can't hear the delay. What's happening is that there's a delay between the input and output, and I'm monitoring the output. So what's happening is that because I'm monitoring the output and there's a delay, I've got 4 frames of delay, and it's a horrible slapback. So what I've got now is I can listen to the input through the preamp and mute the fold, so I can't hear what you can hear. So yeah, now I've got this weird delay. But it's in my ears. It's not on the stream. But the thing because my mouth is in sync, I've had to put 4 frames of delay so that you don't see any. So it's in sync, but consequently it's out of sync, and I'm hearing that 4 frames of delay. If I had a mixer with 2 separate outputs, and this isn't a mixer because it's a preamp with fancy business in it, it'll allow me to monitor what's going in. So now I've turned off the foldback from this, but I can hear a buzz somewhere. So where's that buzz coming from? Okay, now it's gone. So input B, which is it's an open cable, is not in, so that makes total sense. It's an interesting one, isn't it? It's just all this weird technical stuff just to sort of like do something simple, like be in front of a camera with a piece of kit. I wonder if there is a way to put the synth into the preamp. It'll be mono though. That's the only thing. If I do that, it'll be mono. But I could take 2 individual outputs, and I don't know, I kind of like the stereo thing. Yes. Is there an input C? There's an A and a B, and there's a C. So I need to figure out if I can get C in and then turn off. Let's try something. Okay, so that's playing. You can hear that. I can't. I'm going to unplug you. I can hear that. Right. Okay, so that's... now I can hear my delay. So in some ways, cat hair, you just don't think about these things, do you, when you're in your own studio making music? But as soon as you kind of, you know, oh look, I don't want that video. Can you just go away? I don't even know where this is right now. Can't even see it. Yeah, I don't even know. Anyway, Robert, my lover. I'm slightly less snotty than I was earlier. It's horrible. I don't really suffer with hay fever. For some reason today I've just been like just snot face. But there we go. That's what I'm doing. I'm just testing things out for live streaming. And this is okay. This is bearable. I can hear an echo, but it's much more bearable than it was before. So I wonder why that is. Okay, that's fine. That's full. I do need a mixer. That's what it is. I need a mixer. And I'm trying to use a remote preamp, which has got a Q mixer involved to try and it's an old Universal Audio DCS device, which is beautifully clean. Is it distorted? Is it a good volume? And obviously, aesthetically, this upsets me. I like a clean studio, and I usually have my microphone above me, but I thought I'd go all kind of like radio on this. Yeah, this is not even software. This is hardware. All of this is hardware, and the problems are still there because the hardware that I'm using to switch, beautiful. 4 inputs, click, 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 job done. So I can click from one, I can get to the top down. I can even get the crazy. I don't like that, but maybe I'll. It's just because you turn it off to get a different thing. It's a crazy angle. And then I've got my desktop, which is going to be ugly. No, it's not even there. I can do picture in picture, which is weird because I was trying to get this as big as that the other day, and it just wouldn't remember it. Now it's remembered it, and it's not even a clean sort of setup. Let me see if we can sort that out. Better box. I think it probably needs to be a bit more that way. Is that too much? Well, that's okay. I kind of you get viz, and it helps this aesthetic. I feel better about this horrendous thing here. I can still see my phone, which does again upset me. I do like things clean and nice and tidy. That does help me, and my little thing. But anyway, what have we got going on? So I can actually hear. Does the sound of the circuit, is it loud enough over my voice? So you can hear that buzz then. See, I can't hear that on the preamp, which is what I'm monitoring. So I think that's something to do with the A-temper. It's got mini jacks in. And I did have it on. Let me have a little sort of fiddle, see if I can just turn off those. See, I can't. Is it still there? Still there? Shit. I wonder then if this buzz badness. Okay. So if this is thanks for being my tech support, guys. Really appreciate this. But let me just okay, I'm going to turn. So, is it here? Is it? It's gone, isn't it? It's gone. It's the circuit. So maybe there's some nasty. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so I don't think it's the circuit. Oh, sneezing. Oh. This is what I've been doing all day. Literally. Not fun. Right, I think it's just gain staging. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Have we lost the hum, the buzz? It sounds better in my ears, but then am I listening to? Yeah, I'm listening to I'm listening to myself echoing back. It's much quieter for whatever reason. And things are just doing. That's weird. It's. Oh, is it just? Okay, so because I'm using the new thing, it's got a VU on it, and there's also an LED readout, and it keeps moving. I don't know why that is. So, is that better? Is that? But I think it's going to be a lot quieter. Yeah. Okay. How's that? Yeah. So I think it's gain staging. I think the buzz is the amount of input gain I've got on. Let me just try switching from line to mic, and then whacking all the input gain down. Ooh. No. I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm being ridiculous. It's an open channel. It's gone, right? I've got a cable still plugged in up there, and it's just a cable that was. Sorry, I unplugged that. So that's A. So that's B, isn't it? Okay. Oh, do you know what? Well, let's. Sorry. That was horrible. That's interesting because there's two channels plugged in, and only what? That's weird. Why is it doing that? So. I've got it. It's a horrible sound. Oh, my nose is going off again. I can put it back from audio, back to line. Ah. What a knob. So I just said Keith in Watford going to pick up Dom's D50, brilliant. Gaz is calling me now. No idea why. Gaz, I'm on a live stream. Literally, I'm doing to you what you do to me. Can you hang on, you can be on the stream. You alright? What a knob. So I just said Keith. Oh, that's me. That's the wrong thing. Gaz has just hung up. Anyway, yeah. So, I've got echo. This seems to be too quiet though. Right, let's just change the pattern. Hello Andy, you've seen pictures of me doing this stuff today because I sent you one earlier on of my feet. I'm actually barefoot now. But yeah, we're nearly there. Okay, we've got a bit more of welly there. I'm going to turn that off a second here. It's really weird. Okay. Is that a good volume? I mean, I seem to be peaking on the preamp. Okay, this is catch up. Mic a little hot, yeah, that's what I thought. I can see myself. How's that, Lee? Is that we getting there? Mic is too hot. It is. It's a hot mic. It's Saturday night. I'm dry, but you know. Okay. Okay. Good. So. This is a tune that I wrote for the synth panel, I think. Sort of theme tune. Quieter, but still a bit distorted. It's so weird, isn't it? I thought that as well. I don't know where it's coming from. Why? Where is it? Maybe. No, I think if I keep going up, that's definitely distorted. I can hear that. Yeah, so I think maybe. But is that? Hang on. Okay, so is that a decent volume? Is that a decent volume for the words? My kids are asleep. Mine aren't. Well, mine are. My daughter went to sleep actually about an hour ago. 11 o'clock. Was it? Oh, no, nearly 2 hours ago. My son not far behind, so I've sort of hit here. Oh, God. Right. This is what was doing my head in the other day, was the fact that I could actually hear the 4 frames of delay that I have to put on so that my voice, so you see my voice and my lips moving together. And it is frustrating. A bit of hand acting. But so I've spent a lot of time today actually just ripping stuff out, tidying up things that you can't see on the floor to be able to put in the new preamp. Also to clear my vocal booth so I can actually sit down and do some audio stuff, voice work. And there we go. Much better. I mean, I can go a little bit up more, I think. How's that? Is that even better again, or is that we're talking getting hot? I'm not using OBS. Do you know what's funny though? I thought I'm using an 8M Mini Pro, and I'm using a preamp. The preamp's got sort of Q aspects to it as well, so I'm routing the audio from the 8M through the mic preamp. It's talkback, so I can live monitor my own microphone, which is what I'm doing now, which is why I'm starting to talk properly. But I can also hear why did that suddenly get really loud? What did I just do then? That's weird. I think this is a bit sketchy. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh my God! Stop it! That's it. It's fine. I'm not going to touch it again. That's really hot now in my ears. Where's the stinking Ray-Bans? Mate, it's doing it now. I think, Gaz, my DCS is being a bit sketchy. The volume is going... Right. I'm going to make sure that this is actually doing something. Look, it's doing this, which is affecting the volume of the Q, which I've got to... Well, not the Q, but yeah, the headphone volume for whatever reason... I've taken the Ray-Bans. Oh, there we go. Is that going to be okay? Oh, it's so frustrating, all this stuff. I need a mixer. That's what I need. Sorry, Andy. I'm not using OBS. I'm using, as you can see, I'll just do that. You get a dirty view of the sticks, right? And my glasses cleaning. It is. It's like glass. It's the shame side. And there you go. Licorice. I'm diabetic. I'm allowed to have chocolate and sweets and stuff put aside for emergencies, and they do happen. Anyway, so as you can see, it's not doing... Yeah, it's doing this randomly. I have no idea what that is or why it's doing that. I wasn't planning on going live, Gaz, so I know the Ray-Bans are a thing, and that's good, but these are my new... And I've breaking him in, breaking him in. This is my German look. This is when I'm going on the German channels. I'm going to be using these. Anyway, so yeah, let me just catch up with what's going on. You have to rewind that just to sort of see what it was. Yeah, so the ATEM is, I have to put 4 frames of delay on the mic to match up with the video. So what's happening is I'm monitoring after that on the ATEM. What I need is something that can take individually the sound and the mic, and then, you know, monitor myself through that, and then have 2 individual outputs going into the ATEM, knowing that that's just fine. I don't even have to worry about that. I was hoping that the DCS would do that, and actually, to be fair, the volume's all right now. But I can, weirdly, I think it's this. Yeah, it's the C. If I haven't got the C on, which I think is the return, and if I do that, it's really, no, it's not that noticeable. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, image is very clear. Thank you. Yeah. I haven't got problems with video stuff. I'm all over that. That's part of my thing. You know, it's just the audio, and I know exactly what I need to do. It's just, I guess, this, I do like the way that looks and feels. I did want a little 500 series. Would go there, wouldn't it? Anyone watching who works in a 500, you know, Carnaby or something, you know, EQ, stereo EQ, little, you know, the sort of Camden preamp, 4 of those, or 3 of those, 2, 1 left and right. I mean, you know, be good, wouldn't it? Just there. But I'd have to move my, you know, my shelving. There you go. More evidence of diabetes or diabetes. Right. Okay. Well, I might have a little, whilst you're there, and we're kind of okay, and everything is kind of feeling like it's working, I might just have a little play. Why not, right? We're all grown up. We're all consenting adults. That delay is still, it's not as bad because I can override it with that, and I can actually do that, but I can still hear it unless I turn that off. And then I can't hear that. You see, this is the problem, is I can override. So if I'm just doing piece of camera and I'm not fiddling, I can do that. And then I'm just going to have to live with the fact that there's like a slight delay. Happy Saturday indeed. Foreplay. Well, you know, it could be, couldn't it? It could be for musicians. So let's get going on. So let's change it to, not to that one, to this one. Oh, this one, let's put that on, this on, that on. How frustrating. I honestly, I set this up before the stream on Tuesday to look like this. And then it just didn't behave itself. And I've left it, I've come back, and I've turned this on, and it's there. What are you going to do? There's nothing of the speakers. Okay, that's fine. Right, so let's create a new. Oh, what have we got? Okay. Here you go. Oh, don't want timbali. So I need to do that now. we go. Bit of a groove coming on. Oh, how do you do that? I suppose that's it, isn't it? I'm not used to having an arm, so thanks, bear with me. very awkward. It's not like any of the stuff that they've done before. I got the circuit tracks for a review for Toman, and I just loved it. I loved the immediacy of it. And I think the rhythm does exactly the same thing, but the rhythm definitely appeals to my love of found sound and music made from just junk, which is why I did 2 features on it. But there we go. What else can we do with this? It is difficult to try and to try and play things because you've only got this 1 octave. Oh, actually, hang on, you got 2 octaves. Dope. And then, of course. Well, let's pick a better sample, I think. But that sounds like me. I don't know why I think it sounds like me. Sounds like an alarm, doesn't it? Oh, that would make a crazy tune. Let's do that. Okay. It's a bit intense, isn't it? It's not the sort of music I'm going to be listening to this. Imagine this is your alarm in the morning. You'd certainly get up, wouldn't you? Right, I've got to stop. That's intense. That's insane. 90s Euro banger, for God's sake. What is it about this machine that just makes you do strange and interesting stuff? Maybe that's a bit much, Atomic Tom. It is a bit much. Certainly for 1 a.m, which is, I think, what it is. I haven't played music this late for such a long time. A bit. That sounds like a little clip or something. Let's go back to... No, what's in here? Not great for insomnia. That's not great for insomnia either. But a great film. I'm poised to spend when I can on the Christopher Nolan box set in 4K. Insomnia's in there. I went to see it in the cinema. Really good film. Very intense, but not again. These aren't my samples. That's not a nice sound, is it? Oh, good Lord. Yes, you can load. And if you, Andy, on this channel, there's a video of me sampling basically my recycle bin worth of stuff to make a tune out of this with all the stuff. And that's definitely not music. These sound like it. That's a milk carton. That's, believe it or not, a washing up liquid, not washing up liquid, a laundry detergent bottle hit with a rubber mallet. But you can't. Well, I did. You got a line. I think, did you got a line input? Yeah, you got a sample input here, but it's line level. So I used the ISO 1 that I've got the focus right. But yeah, but the easiest way of doing it is micro SD. But yeah, again, it's battery powered, and you see these, they're just so nice to hold. It's really interesting, and it's such a nice, friendly size for a backpack. So you can really just take it anywhere and have a great time with it. That's what I think. Let me see if I can find that project. It's going to be in here somewhere, surely. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one from the video, so. So I even sampled some of the lines that I used in the Twilight Zone. It's got that kind of 80s flavour that you can't help but put that 80s flavour into it, because it's got that just, it just wants you to do that. And then you've got this. The master filter. Yeah, very cartoony. So I wonder if we just solo the tracks, actually. Let's do that mixer. What have we got? Nothing on that one. That's a milk carton emptied. I think that's the laundry detergent with it's a bit harder edged. Name that sample, come on. This is a long time, it's last year I did this. I think that's me blowing in a bottle.
Something from the 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 Twilight.
Where is it then? So what the... Okay, I don't know what these are. Oh. So when you hit the sample, it tells you what I'm doing there. Let's go back to this then.
Something from the Twilight Zone.
I'm in shades of Paul Hardcastle, right? And again, that's it's in the mix for me. I bought that. Phase 1? No, not Phase 1. If Gaz is still in the chat. What was the the record shop that was just by the arches, the railway arch? What was it called? It was a chain. Not around anymore. One. Oh, no, not. That's Phase 1 was the famous one, which the picture of the alarm and Gaz and me on the wall was. Record shops of the 80s. Come on, guys. What were they? What were the famous? Not HMV, but it's been around as long as longer, I suppose. Because HMV's, that's gonna bug me now. I'm not going to sleep until I figure that out. It just sounds good, doesn't it? I don't know what it is, but they've got it right with this. It's just. And just enough control per sound to, distortion. Maybe not on that channel. Okay. Not Tower Records. The bags were white with a round red logo, and I'm sure it was one something, but it wasn't. Andy, thanks for tuning in anyway. Like, this was totally impromptu because I just worked so hard to try and get to. It wasn't Virgin. I think Virgin took over the site, but it wasn't Virgin. Dawson's, no. Just a record shop. We had a Dawson's in Chester. Price, me, you star. Yes, our Price Records. There we go. So I bought Close to the Edge, Close to the Edit, not Close to the Edge. It was Close to the Edge, though. It was a play on words from my first single that I went to a record shop to buy. I did buy a single prior to that from a market. It was an ex-jukebox. But I'm not telling you what that was. My first album that I bought was Queen's Flash soundtrack. Lots of overhang on that. So yeah, so you get it's a lot of fun. That T1, as in the Korg T1. Good night, Andy. Thank you for joining this crazy little jam, which I will probably end soon because I think I've done what I needed to do with it, really. Torso. What? Torso T1. Oh, okay. Because of course the Korg M1 was superseded by the T1. Right, I've killed it. I've killed the vibe. Right. That's a milk bottle. I'll check it out, Lisa. This is crazy. I love it. It's just so I've spent such a long time with this, and I don't know what I've recorded on where. So I could stop that. I can go to let's look at packs. So you've got the packs. Oh, there's not a lot. So I'm going to select that one, and then go. Oh, we've got projects. Is this not? Find yourself doing stuff like this because it's just okay, so literally no, these are sounds that I think I've imported some factory sounds, but I think most of these are my sampled sounds that I put in. But definitely worth me spending a bit more time. I don't know where that yappy comes from. Is it literally factory sounds? It just feel part before. Oh, not sure. Let's stop the bus. Let's pick a sound and let's go to the samples and see what it. That's all mine. I think. I don't think those are mine. I think that's the last sound of mine. And I think these are then taken from the packs. Yeah. That you can download. And of course, you access it on, as it components on a PC or Mac. It's a web interface, and then you can just drag and drop stuff. So I was picking other stuff just to sort of get a broader range of sounds. Oh, like a factory, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Found sounds. And when I first got I'm gonna mute that cue. When I first got the I think the volumes. Oh no, this is weird. Sorry, this is part of tonight's show is down to me figuring out, and I think this bit of kit is not functioning correctly. That's fine. I wanted to go to a junkyard and literally just walk around the junkyard collecting sounds and then come back and create sounds with this. You know, proper kind of, I mean, the video for Close to the Edit by Art of Noise, it does a lot of that kind of stuff, and I'm kind of, you know, that's my first single, so I mean, I'm kind of sampling wise that plus a couple of other things of the era. Rocket, of course, by Herbie Hancock. You know, you can't knock that, can you? Those kind of tunes. And then later I discovered a lot more interesting stuff. My Life in the Bush of Ghosts was a big influence as well, and that's crazy stuff, isn't it? You know, that kind of David Byrne and Brian Eno. Dave and Bry. It's just not the coolest names, but a cool album. So yeah, so those kind of things. So yeah, creating sounds out of, I guess if I went to a junkyard to collect sounds of junk and big metal things, I'd probably want to go the opposite and make them sound really small. Whereas what I did was take items out of my recycling and make them sound really big. Yeah, I like that. I like the sort of perverting the course of audio, if you like. There we go. Well, you know, what time is it? 1:20. I was going to give myself an early night tonight. I'm very tired. And this hay fever business. I will take antihistamine before bed so I can sleep better, I think. But yeah, that's thank you very much for the company. I mean, I guess this came just as because I accidentally turned it on. No idea I was streaming, and it's like, because I normally do that, and I think I'd tried something different. This is just automatically started the stream because I hadn't scheduled the stream, so I'd normally schedule the stream and then I'd check without it going live. But I just go live, and it went live without realizing it. But so I thought I'd check back in and see if any was back in the room. So yeah, amazing. I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for your company, and y'all be well. And yeah, enjoy what's left of the weekend. It was a warm day today in the UK. Yeah. Good night, y'all, and